welcome to Talkin in Prescott Valley. I'm not sure, was Gloria the host last time? I'm trying to remember because I seem to recall you filled in for me, Gloria, and thank you so much. Always does a great job, and it's great to have somebody when I've got something else going on that fills in and keeps everything going and works well with Eddie and Mark, which is, a talent in itself. No, we love you guys, but we're here at the Prescott Valley Event Center. Mark and Eddie and Gloria and our Northern Arizona Suns in the background. Yes. They've got practice today, and they've got some games coming up this weekend on down to the rest of the season. We'll be talking about catfish in a little bit. But right now, my first guest is Jim Newell, and he's a citizen with a special interest. He took it to Yavapai College and said, I'd like to share this with others. And welcome, Jim.
Thank you.
Welcome.
Thank you.
Understanding your Constitution, and I want to know if you're out there and you're thinking about it, how many truly understand the Constitution? Or they've looked at it and said, I learned it in whatever, 4th or 5th grade, is it, when we first learn about it?
If they even teach it anymore,
U.S. government?
I
Who, and said, wow, So, Jim, tell us how you became interested in this subject. Maybe after the horn.
Well, I've always, I don't know, I can't explain it, but since I was little, I always just loved America. I don't understand why necessarily, but I do love this country. And I've always had a sense of the special place that this is, and especially the freedom that you have in this country. I mean, I was born here. Why would I have that? I don't know. But I know that immigrants come in and they love this country because of freedom. Mm-hmm. So
that freedom is based on our Constitution that our forefathers put together.
The freedom is actually protected by our Constitution.
Very good.
The Declaration of Independence explains that we're born with our freedoms. No government gives us our freedoms. We're born with our freedoms, and the Constitution protects our freedoms. So that's my basic interest in the Constitution, that I want people to become familiar with their Constitution.
Mm-hmm. So you're presenting a series of classes on understanding your Constitution. It's over 6 weeks.
Yes.
Now, what are you going to cover over those 6 weeks?
Well, some of the stuff that we've even just talked about a little bit, the context of the Constitution, which is the 18th century, 17th century thinking, mm-hmm. Natural law, so forth, that led to the Declaration of Independence. Now, the Declaration of Independence is really the presumption of the Constitution. Mm-hmm. So I want to cover the context and the presumptions, which include the Declaration. Abraham Lincoln said the Constitution is framed by the Declaration of Independence. Mm-hmm. So it's important to know that. Then I want to talk about, and on another class, we want to talk about let me see.
Well, before the show, we were talking a little bit about how some people think it's such a complicated document, and yet you're going to make it
I want to make it
understand.
Simple. So those are the context and the presumptions. And the next one is the structure, the simple reality of the structure of the Constitution. Okay, how's it structured? Mm-hmm. Okay, and then the next one is the text. After we lay the groundwork, then we want to actually read the Constitution and see what it says. Mm-hmm. Okay, then the next class after that, and it's probably going to take a couple of classes, are the alterations that have taken place, mostly in the since mm-hmm. the 1900s, mostly since 1900 and going forward
right.
of the Constitution.
Right.
And there's a lot to be said about that. Yeah.
And it's so timely. It is so timely because you mentioned that the Constitution is our Constitution, not the politicians in Washington. It's ours, the people's.
Right. That's right. It is. Mm-hmm. So I want to do my little bit, whatever that can be, to give people the opportunity to learn and understand in a very basic way their Constitution and get a sense that it belongs to them, and then become an advocate, in turn mm-hmm. for the freedoms that the Constitution protects.
And they understand it. And then they can speak to that.
That they understand it, not not as a lawyer or anything. I don't think you
No.
I don't think you have to be a lawyer to understand it. But
I call them normal people.
But at least a groundwork to get the ball rolling.
Right. So this is being presented through Yavapai College Continuing Education, and it begins when?
It begins, and I got to get my glasses on again. Okay, it begins on Saturday, March 24th, and it goes from 10 a.m. to noon.
Okay. Excellent. So many things are in the evening, and a nice Saturday morning class would open the opportunity for a lot of more people to attend. Is there a fee for the class? Some classes there's a class fee, some of them not.
Yes.
Do we know that?
Yes, there is. The tuition is $95.
Okay. 6 weeks, 6 classes.
6 weeks, 6 classes. Yes.
Absolutely. It sounds like a wonderful opportunity to kind of get back in touch. You might have forgotten so much of it, but to be reminded of what you learned maybe in the past and say, oh, yes, I remember learning that, and it's something we should not forget.
I hope so.
So, Jim Newell, you are teaching this class on Understanding Your Constitution, Yavapai College Continuing Education. For more information, you go to yc.edu, or is there a phone number?
There is a phone number. The Yavapai College is on spring break right now, so whatever the date is for next Monday,
right?
Whatever that date is, they'll be open again. The phone number is 928-717-7755, and they're open from 8 a.m. to 4 p.m. Monday through Friday, beginning next Monday.
Great. The class starts on Saturday, March 23rd. Again, runs through April 28th.
March 24th.
24th. Wrote it down wrong on my cheat sheet. So here we go, March 24th. Thank you so much for joining us.
Well, thank you very much.
You can see Gloria. We're going to get you on these dates so you can check out how you did. I thought he did a wonderful job. Please.
Thank you very much.
Thank you. Okay, we're going to jump over here, and I'm going to bring in Catfish, I guess, because we got to move quicker. Got to be ready, standing in the wings, Gloria. We move pretty quickly because we got Catfish here, and when we come back, very short break, we're going to tell you what's going on and why we've got Northern Arizonans practicing right behind us here at the Prescott Valley Event Center.
180 million Americans rely on drinking water from forests often hundreds of miles away. These trees capture rain and snow, replenish rivers and streams, and keep our water pure. But we lose millions of acres of forest trees a year. And those trees must be replanted so your glass can be refilled. The Arbor Day Foundation asks for your help in replanting our national forests. Visit arborday.org. See how you can help.
Welcome back to Talkin in Prescott Valley. I'm Marnie, your host, Marnie. All shook up because I have the wonderful Catfish joining me now. Prescott Valley Event. He looks like a snowstorm. You don't put white on TV.
Nobody can see my face on TV, so you're golden.
Everybody loves that face. Everybody loves that face. What's going on down here?
Basketball practice.
Basketball practice, and I know.
4 games left.
4, yes.
And then they still have a chance at playoffs. It's a slim chance, but they got a chance, so they're down there working hard. So.
Well, I got to tell you, Josh Gray is just fired up down there.
Oh, were you here for that last game?
Oh, my gosh.
Awesome.
Well, a lot of the guys are, but, you just keep seeing him just fire it up. So,
I think
holy smokes.
132 points or something that last game, which is huge. Massive.
He was just amazing. But it's fun. It's fun basketball. We're just coming down to the very end of the season, which it's kind of bittersweet. We'll make it to
Can
the
you-
playoffs. That's
can you
great,
believe
but
it?
it just seems
I
like
know.
it began.
We're just sitting here talking
I'm
about
finishing our second
when does
year.
it start, and then here we are.
When does
finishing
it
the
start?
season.
Well, I'm already buying my season tickets.
Yeah, for next year.
For next
Yeah.
year, I want my seats. I want to get to my games. I want to cheer on my team, and again, have a good time.
Yeah, absolutely.
We've had some fun out
But
there.
there's 4 more games. So there's a game Friday the 16th, and then the 21st, 23rd, and 24th. So Wednesday, Friday, Saturday.
Friday, Saturday, right?
And then depending on how that goes, playoffs.
Right.
And then playoffs are a random draw. So we have several weeks in April. We don't have that many activities in April just because we have to hold it.
Excuse me.
It's perfect. But we don't have that many big activities in April because we have to hold a big chunk for the playoffs. Just in
Right.
case. But yeah.
So we've got that, and then of course we go on into May and got the
we
home
got a
show
lot.
coming up. That's
Yeah.
huge around here, and we
Well,
love
still have
that.
good things. So in April, depending on where the playoffs lie, we're going to have another really big gun show.
That's right. I saw that.
The gun show's it's expanding now, so it's moving out into the concourses. They got a couple hundred booths. I mean, it's really, really big. And we're going to have vehicles and camping equipment and all kinds of stuff. So it's just a matter of time. It's growing and growing.
I know.
And then PBR tickets are on sale already, and that's already tracking well.
April 28th.
So if you want to come to PBR, I suggest when you get paid Friday that you come in and get your tickets.
Buy your tickets. It does sell out.
It
yes.
does sell out, and this year we're going to have some standing room only spots, which is really nice. Which we began to explore that last year, but so we'll have
Yeehaw!
the big space on the floor that's standing room only, which is awesome too.
I love
yeah.
the bull riding.
Yeah, it's cool.
I love cowboys.
Well, it's a great event.
It's a fun
But
event.
along that too,
And
so
yes.
if you do like cowboys, we have the Turquoise Circuit Finals coming back.
Coming back
It's
in
October
October?
5th and 6th.
Lots of good things going on
Yeah,
here.
and if anybody's interested in that, the part we're doing with the rodeo right now for October is selling sponsorships and stuff. So if you want to be part of the rodeo, which
You
is
need-
her,
You need to talk to me because we have a
chamber's
good
gonna be
time.
part of the
We're
rodeo.
always a part of it. We
Yeah,
we
it'll be
know that it
supportive.
brings huge asset to the
Yeah.
community, showcasing wonderful rodeo action,
Yep.
and it's in our town,
Yeah.
our Prescott Valley. It's
so
our
we're
place.
right now in the process of finalizing those packages and stuff.
Well,
too.
get it together.
Yes, ma'am, and I'll
Get
give you
it
a
together.
call.
Prescott Valley Event Center for more information.
Where do you go?
PrescottValleyEventCenter.com.
Okay, I didn't hear .com.
.com. Or call Catfish on the phone. Tell him he's just so cute. Satisha Telly.
Next time I'll
Thank
wear
you. Let's give him a
turquoise
round of
shirt.
applause. Go,
All
go,
right.
go, go.
Thank you.
I love you. Next time, can we not have practice during the show?
No.
Unless everybody loves it.
I can't control it. We want him
I
to
thought
do
you
good.
could do anything. I thought he could do anything. Okay, joining me now. Got a lovely lady joining me now, Ashley Davis. She's an actor. We've got Prescott Center for the Arts production, family theater production of Madagascar. You got to move it, move it. You got to. Isn't that it?
Yes.
That's it. Ashley Davis portrays Gloria the hippo. You would not believe it, although she does have that glamorama going for her that Gloria does as the character. It should be because Catfish just left it, and Jim had it before her. So, okay. He's rather annoying, Mark. I'm just telling you. He's rather annoying. Anyway, tell us about Madagascar if you're not familiar. It was just a joyful, delightful movie about jungle animals.
Yes. 4 animals that are zoo animals just go on this wild adventure to a place they've never really been before, and they don't really know how to take it in. And they just all try to find themselves and get back home, and it's just one fun adventure with music and
So it's a musical.
yes.
And tell us about your character, Gloria the hippo.
Gloria is a very sassy, glamorous person. She has lots of friends near her, but she never acts silly. She's always very professional. She always has this side to her that's like, I'm in charge here and I've got this. She's a very confident person.
Now tell us about the other, the other 3 in your foursome there. You had
Yes.
Gloria and...
I have Alex the lion, Zebra.
that was a perfect roar, wasn't it?
Yeah. Marty the zebra and Melman the giraffe. Now, Melman is very kind of goofy. He always thinks he's sick, and he has this, he's just kind of like a very drop-down kind of character. He's not very brave, but he has it in there somewhere. Marty is very, he likes to kind of groovy, he's he likes to dance. He's overall just like a happy guy. Alex is a very he likes to think of himself as very strong, but he's like an actor, kind of in himself. He's not kind of the lion that you'd see outside of the zoo.
He's not a fierce, scary lion.
Yeah, he's just he's very just kind of acting tough kind of guy.
Mm-hmm. Now, do you have who are playing those parts?
So Nora Steverson is the other Gloria for me, and then I have.
So there's 2 casts.
Yes. Well,
okay. Or
just
2 principals.
Yes.
Just sets of principals in the show.
Yes.
Okay.
Then I have Melman playing as David Waters and Cassidy Blake. Marty the zebra is played by Jordan Thomas and Lily Claire. Then I have Alex the Lion played by Matthew and Sage. Pretty cool.
Sounds fun.
Just great cast.
Family theater, it's great for the whole family if you've not been to theater, or take the kids and start them out at a young age. This show is jam-packed with kids also, not only principals, but the singing and the dancing and all the other characters are played by the children, and what a wonderful way to spend an afternoon. I happen to know I've already got my tickets. Myself, I'm taking Hannah Koyman and her friend, and we've got a date for the theater to see Madagascar. It's at Prescott Center for the Arts and Main Stage. It opens April the 6th. It's 2 weekends, right? Runs 2 weekends with a Thursday, Friday, and Saturday matinee. Do you have a Saturday matinee?
Yes.
Saturday evening and a Sunday matinee. So plenty of opportunities to get. We're going to don't go away. Gloria's going to stay with us. Give us a little Gloria sass when we come back here on Talkin' in Prescott Valley. More about Madagascar when we return.
Todd's a great guy. I mean, look at him. What a sweetheart. Attaboy. Wait, Todd, what are you doing? How totally selfish and un-Todd-like of you. Come on, Todd. Come on, man.
1 in 6 seniors faces the threat of hunger, and millions more live in isolation.
America, let's do lunch.
Drop off a hot meal and say a quick hello. Volunteer for Meals on Wheels by donating your lunch break at americaletsdolunch.org.
Behold the angry giant. Behold the angry giant. Behold the angry giant. Behold the angry giant. It only takes a moment to make a moment. Take time to be a dad today.
And welcome back to Talkin' in Prescott Valley. We're talking with Ashley Davis. She's an actor in Prescott Center for the Arts Family Theater production of Madagascar, and she plays Gloria the hippo. Such a lovely lady here. And we're talking about how you can get tickets. It opens, and I brought this here, April 6th, runs 2 weekends through the 15th. You can go to pca-az.net and get tickets, or you could go to the box office located on the corner of Willis and Marina. That is 208 North Burita, located in the gallery. Or you can call, and that is 445-3286. Different ways. It is in the main stage, so you will go online, purchase your tickets, you can print them off, just walk right up right there and come and see a wonderful, marvelous, fun family production of Madagascar. And before we close, I would like Ashley, I'll call you Gloria now, Ashley, to say a few words as Gloria the hippo.
A few words as Gloria the hippo. She says boom, boom a lot. Boom, boom. We got those big hips. I just mentioned Connecticut. I didn't think he would run away, which is one of her many lines as she's coming onto stage.
And then we talk about a little bit one more of the famous lines that seems like we all know from Madagascar.
I like to move it, move it. She like to move it, move it. He like to move it, move it. We like to move it.
Let's do it all one time. I like to
move it, move it. She likes to move it, move it. She likes to move it, move it. We like to move it.
Madagascar, Prescott Center for the Arts Family Theater production. You don't want to miss it. Thank you, Ashley. Wonderful job. So we're going to do a little switchy changey right here. So Gloria is now in the host seat.
Hello. And I get the privilege of introducing our next two guests. A wonderful show coming up at Prescott Center for the Arts called Doubt. And Marnie has one of the lead roles. And I'm sorry.
Natalie.
Natalie, I'm
Garrity,
sorry.
yes.
Natalie. Ladies, tell me all about this play that's coming up.
Well, it's called Doubt. It's by John Patrick Shanley. It's a great show. It's won a Tony. It's won a Pulitzer. And it is about a Catholic school in New York in the 60s. And it's about doubt. It's about a priest who, without giving too much away, is accused of wrongdoing. And our two characters, the two sisters, trying to come to terms with how to respond to the situation and how it challenges their faith and not having any certainty or knowing the facts about it or...
No, I'm certain.
Yeah. Well, you're
I play
you're
Sister
very
Aloysius,
certain, Mike.
who is the principal of the school, and Natalie is Sister James, who's one of the teachers.
Yes.
And I have these serious feelings that something inappropriate might be going on, and so therefore, this poor young, less than experienced teacher is kind of drawn into the situation through my talking to her, which not necessarily in a easy way.
Kind way.
No,
Not always.
No, and it's directed by Gene Lippincott, and again, it is a really rich story. Place back in 1963, and so we're learning a lot about the Catholic Church and how the priests and the bishops and the nuns interacted back then, because there definitely was a hierarchy in the church.
Absolutely.
And so, again, Natalie mentioned it was a Tony Award winning play and won a Pulitzer, and it's kind of one of those that we do it on stage too, so it's very intimate, and the quality of the writing is second to none.
Absolutely, yeah.
And Natalie just plays a wonderful Sister James that's just so perfect for the role. We have Michael Dixon.
Yes.
He plays Father Flynn, and he's amazing. Just pulls the character. You just want to love him, I think.
Oh, absolutely. Yeah.
He's just takes care of, his heart is in what he does, but the good of the community. And then we have Leslie Jenkins, who plays the mother of the boy, who that I am thinking is involved in this maybe inappropriate relationship with Father Flynn. And so the dynamics between the people are just all over the place.
Yes.
All over the place. It's something you don't want to miss. But again, stage 2 is very small. It's our intimate black box theater. And again, directed by the incomparable Gene Lippincott, who's bringing so much to it.
Oh, she's wonderful. Yeah, I love working with her.
She is amazing.
Yes.
Yeah.
She
So
is.
we're having a lot of fun with it, and we still have a few more weeks of rehearsal.
Oh, yes.
And I feel very honored to have been cast as Sister Aloysius, because it's truly a character part written that you don't leave anything on the floor, on the table. I mean, it's all out there. And I think you would say that about Sister James.
Absolutely, yeah. Sister James is great. She's, I think more so than anyone else in the show, she's really torn apart by doubt and between Sister Aloysius and Father Flynn, and trying to find who she is and what she believes in and where her values are going to land. And it's a lot of fun. It's challenging, but it's wonderful. Yeah.
Well, I know it runs for 3 weekends, so be sure you get your tickets. Like Marnie said, it is a smaller theater, so it doesn't hold as many people. So it's kind of like a first come, first serve on tickets, because you just go in and find your seat where you want to sit.
We do recommend buying them ahead of time,
Yes,
though, because a lot of
definitely.
times because it's
They
a smaller
sell out.
theater, they sell out, and then you'll walk to the door and think I can get in, and you
can't.
cannot. So you can go to pca-az.net, and it's under stage 2. Season and Doubt, and purchase tickets right there. It is general seating, so once you purchase your ticket, you just go in and take a seat when the doors open. There's nothing particularly reserved other than you do have a seat when you get there.
And I've been in that theater, and it is very intimate, and you feel like you're part of the play that's going on. So it is amazing to be in there and be right there and almost next to the actors and actresses and go, oh my goodness, they're right here next to me. It is fun, really, to be there and have that experience with them. So it opens April the 12th, and it goes 3 weekends through the 29th. So be sure, go to Whoops, wrong website.
She's giving you our website, the chamber website.
PCA-az.net to get your tickets, or you can call 445-3286.
And the 3 weekends, it runs Thursday night, Friday night, Saturday with a Sunday matinee.
Yeah.
And stage 2 is located on the alleyway behind the Peregrine Bookstore. So it's off. off. Main Street, Prescott, but it's a wonderful venue for really quality theater that I've seen produced there, and again produced through Prescott Center for the Arts. So I'm excited, and for those of you that know me and are out there and wondering to see if I can be a nun, I challenge you to come see Doubt.
Yes. Thank you for being with us today. We look forward to seeing you in 2 weeks when we have more things coming up. Have a great day.
Yay! Thank you, Gloria, Natalie.